Hello. Good morning. Well, it's not really morning, but I just woke up because my sleep schedule is pretty messed up. Today I'll be playing in friendly mix against p4ddy0d00rs. Yeah, and friendly mix is a tournament organized by Alibi, and it's a set of cards curated by Donald X, where all of the cards are friendly, so no attacks. Let me just turn off Discord notifications. Um, okay, I got the first mix cards ready. Yeah, it's 2:30, but I woke up not too long ago because I slept at like 5 a.m. Okay, on this board, looks like you want to build fairly big. There's buy, there's draw, there's decent trashing. At least you can get rid of all of your treasures. Um, yeah, I think you want to build pretty big here. There's paddock, paddock, and that can gain you lots of horses. So I think this will be an interesting board. I'm probably gonna look at opening silk and something. I don't know if I want to open camel train. It's not the best because, well, there's nothing I really want to exile onto my next shuffle. Like, I'm mainly on my second shuffle, I want to buy a treasurer. So I'm probably going to look at opening Watchtower Treasurer. Watchtower Silk Merchant. I think that guarantees a 5 because of the coffer from Silk Merchant. So that's probably what I'm going to open. I could see a justification for silver, but I think like in this scenario, the Watchtower is pretty nice. Probably will take a silver here. So he does silver silk merchant, which is very reasonable. I think the Watchtower has the upside of being able to top deck cards, and I definitely want it later game. I don't know if I actually want to trigger the shuffle because then I won't be able to see my treasurer, and I'm drawing into a bunch of estates because I drew Watchtower and 3 estates on turn 3, so I'm not really looking to trigger that shuffle. So I'm just going to buy a treasurer here. And okay, this is nice. I'm going to take the key because I want to top deck a hunting party. Mainly because I want to clear out the shuffle. So I don't have a villager left. It's not that important because I'm not playing with that many terminals right now. But ideally, I want to pick up a second city. Second silk merchant and a city at some point. Do I want to draw into that? I could draw my treasurer dead, which is not ideal. The upside is I get to trigger another shuffle because I have a watchtower down there. So I think it's still worth it even if I draw my treasurer dead. So I'm gonna pick up another silk merchant, I think, and it could be double silk. It could be silk patrician. Upside of patrician is that I get 2 basilica points. Downside of patrician is I don't really think it does much. I think I'm just gonna take another silk merchant. So here I'm going to trash a copper and top deck a city because I think I have 3 silk merchants down there. I still want to be somewhat wary of not. I could also take the key. think the key is a little bit more tempting. So I'm probably going to play City Silk and then Hunting Party and hopefully find my treasure. I do want to start trashing because I think trashing is fairly important this game to not to have more consistent turns. I also want to find the silver with my city and silk merchant because I don't want my hunting party to trip over a silver or an estate. So this is gonna find either silver or estate with my hunting party, and that's not really ideal. So I'm gonna play one more silk merchant. Okay, I found my treasure, which is good. I'm gonna trash here. Let's see. Let's take city, and I do want a paddock at some point, but I don't really have the terminal space for it right now. I mean, I could take city patrician. The upside of that is that and spend a coffer to get 2 basilica points, which doesn't sound terrible. City patrician. But is the patrician really doing anything for me? Like, is double city just better? I like double city more, I think. I think basilica is nice, but not like super important. I'd rather focus on building my deck. But he's gonna take the last of the basilica points, which is fine. Camel train. Oh, sorry, he didn't take camel train. City of patrician. I probably am gonna look at picking up a camel train soon. So let's see. Let's play the treasure first. I hit 5, so I could pick up City Patrician over trashing. I don't really want him to hold on to the key, so let's top deck the city and then top deck a Patrician. And here I'm going to play the Patrician first and then the city, I think. Actually, I'm not sure if there's a correct order. Yeah. Right now our decks look pretty even. I think I have like one more city than him, but he does, let's see how many, he does have like, okay, so this turn I'm probably gonna look at picking up a camel train. Okay, I will play the hunting party now to find the silk merchant because I can then exile, take the key. I can then exile a city mid-turn, and that sounds pretty good. I think picking up the last city for him will be pretty bad because it activates my city and they become pretty good cantrips. After this turn, I'm probably going to look at picking up some paddocks because paddocks, because I think the horses will be nice. Plus, with my watchtower, I can set up some pretty nice turns. But yeah, mostly I think our decks look pretty even. I'm surprised that there's only 1 copper in the trash. Picks up. Let's do Silk Merchant first because I don't really want to. Okay, play the Watchtower, but that's fine. I hit 7, which is not like a great amount to hit. I could seize. How crazy is seizing? Like, I actually haven't really played with seize the day, So I have no idea when it's like a good time to play. When it's a good time to purchase it. I feel like it's better for like a last turn than now. 7 is kind of a weird number because there aren't that many 3s I want. I could just pick up a hunting party. Probably tempted by just picking up the paddock. So I'm assuming that if I exile a Silk Merchant, I don't get any of the benefits of the Silk Merchant, is what I think happens. So he might be looking at picking up double Emporium here, which is pretty reasonable. The piles are starting to look pretty low. I like having a camel train for pile control. I mean, it is one game. Wow, he picks up a city. Okay. I don't know about that. I guess if he's gonna seize right after, it's okay. But I feel like, from what I saw from his turn, most of his good cards went into play already. Okay, but he seems like he's gonna have a turn. I don't think he can empty. So for my turn, I'm probably gonna seize at the end of it. But I do think it's worth picking up some VP on my turn, is what I'll say. Let's see how much he lowers this turn. I think something like Province Emporium is reasonable, or Province Silk. I think the Basilica lead that he has is pretty nice. So he has 5 cards left in his hand. I'm going to assume it's 3 estates and 2 silk merchants. So he does pick up a camel train. And buys and gains a hunting party. That's very reasonable. Let's play this patrician now. Let's see. I have 2 cities and a bunch of other cards down there. So let's think about what to play. I can try to win next turn. Winning would look like I have 2 cities down there. Winning would look like picking up 2 silk merchants and seizing. And let's see if I have the money to win though. Because I can definitely top deck some good cards with Paddock. So I know I'm going to play this Paddock, so let's top deck it first. Top deck the horses. I know I'm going to play this treasure. I probably will take the key. I would need 25 money to win. Actually, 20 money if I play my camel train. And that seems doable, I think. So I think if I don't win, he will win. So let's see. I have how much? How many Emporiums would I need to win? I would need. Sorry. I would need to buy 3 Emporiums because that will give me 6 VP. Yeah, I have an estate, copper, and some draw cards down there. So most likely I won't dud. Let's see what card I'm gonna exile. I definitely want the Silk Merchant bonus, so I might not exile a Silk Merchant. I have 12 money, so I can buy double silk. Let's exile the Emporium then. And actions. Let's buy double silk seas. I'll top deck 1 because I don't want to run out of terminal space. Actually, I think I'll be fine in terms of terminal space. And then let's seize the day. Silk. Let's exile an Emporium. Let's just double. I'm down by 4 VP. I buy 3 Emporiums. That's 6 VP. Let's play the paddock. Sure, let's top deck it in case something goes horribly wrong because I don't want to math anything. End actions. And buy triple Emporium. Top deck. This is Scar from Exile. Sure. Top deck. Top deck. And that wins. Okay, yes, that wins. Okay, yay. So I won the first game as player 1, which is nice. Obviously, I get to go second, player 2 next game. So I'll set him as player 1, and then free roll next board. I don't know if he's there. Clear selection. Player order, that's correct. Player order, ready. Okay. Another camel train board. This looks like a Horn of Plenty board. There's no buy except gains with Horn of Plenty and Camel Train. There's a wall for consideration, so trashing is fairly important to some extent. Lurker can also count as a gain, though I don't know if I want to actually play with Lurker. I mean, gaining hunting parties is nice off of Lurker, but other than that, like, it's not as tempting to gain experiments off of Lurker. So I think I'm going to open something like Mask Silver and then hopefully get Hunting Party Horn. Okay, that's not possible. That's 9 money into my second shuffle. So Hunting Party Silver probably. Like, I don't think it's ever too early to pick up a Horn in this game because you're pretty likely to see 3 cards in play because Copper and Horn are already 2 uniques, so you just need to see 1 more unique card to be able to gain a bunch of experiments. I'm going to say that the experiment pile is somewhat important. I don't know how true that is, but okay, this is kind of sad. I don't really like passing Copper for an estate. Sorry, my voice is a little bit like cracky because I woke up not that long ago. So he got to hit double 5 because I passed him that Copper, which is kind of sad for me. But it is what it is. Let's see. I pick up a second hunting party. I don't know what to pick up now. I think it could be either camel train, ports, or silver. Could be experiments. The justification for experiments is that I'm more likely to clean out my shuffle. Ports are nice for later on if I want to play with mask and experiment. I don't think the ports are that tempting right now. I'm probably going to pick up an experiment and then a horn into my next shuffle. I hope he doesn't see his, well, he's going to see his mask. Oh my god. Why do I have to keep passing coffers? This is so sad. But I will pick up a horn. He picks up a gold, which is kind of weird. Let's play this experiment. Okay, this is nice because I clean out my whole shuffle. And I get to see a hunting party at the top of my deck, which is nice. Okay, okay, I just passed him an estate, so he's gonna pass me one back. Because otherwise, I might not pass the estate if he's gonna pass me back a copper, because I don't want my hunting party to trip over it. Do I want to trigger the shuffle? Oh, I'm gonna be top decking 3 bad cards. In exchange for what? In exchange for hitting 5 and trashing in a state. I think that's worth it because I think I'm gonna buy hunting party, gain experiments off of my horn, and that should hopefully mitigate whatever bad top deck I just trashed. Whatever bad top deck I just triggered. So I'm gonna gain hunting party for sure because I need more draw. And the question is if I want another pair of experiments. Or it could be royal carriage. I guess the problem with playing mask after hunting party is that you're guaranteed to trigger bad shuffles. And your horns are never gonna be able to find. Your hunting party is actually gonna be pretty unlikely to find your horn. So let's pick up experiments for now. Okay, this is an understandable dud. Given that I top deck 3 bad cards. I think it was still worth it though. I don't know. I feel like the gold buy from him was really weird. I mean, he could be going for like battlefield points rush. But I'm not super sold on it. He's gonna pass me back a copper. I could pick up another horn here, or trash. I think I'm gonna pick up another horn here. So I have a hunting party down there, which is, I have 2 hunting parties down there. That's good. So this turn with my horns, assuming I see both of them, I'm going to pick up experiments for sure because I think they work pretty nicely with hunting party. I might look at a royal carriage because I think calling royal carriage a mask is nice. So hunting party, royal carriage, experiment, horn. It sounds like a pretty good combo. Combo? Not combo, but like, you know what I mean. He's definitely more trash down than I am, I think. He's trashed 5 cards. There's 8 cards in the trash, which means I've only trashed 3 cards to his 5. Yeah, so he's 2 more cards trashed than I am. He is first player, so that means I'm technically only 1 card less trash than I am him because I will see my mask this turn. Distant lands. It's weird. Let's play hunting party now. I'm 2 out of 66% chance to see my horn. Okay, and I do see it. That's nice. Let's pick up a royal carriage, experiments, and a horn. So, really not sold on getting distant lands. I mean, distant lands are technically a province because of battlefield. But then it is also something for your, like, horns to trip over. I have a royal carriage down there, I think. And let's pick up experiments. Let's pick up another hunting party. Could be another royal carriage. I have a royal carriage down there. I think I have a royal carriage, horn, and something else down there. I think another horn is kind of greedy. It could just be more experiments, I think, as draw. It could be another horn. Decisions. Tempted by another horn. I think that might get too greedy. No, I think I will go for another horn. So I think the starting hand for me looks pretty good. My hunting party is guaranteed to find one of mask or experiment. For the first time in forever. Sorry, it's Disney. Can't go wrong with Disney. Discards. Two horns. I don't know if I want to play this experiment to get rid of a bad top deck. Let's see. I do top deck a copper. I think I misplayed that. My second last hunting party should have been, I should have played the experiment and then my second last hunting party. And that would have cleaned up my top deck. I think my top card is a horn, right? I have 4 horns of plenty, so I have to play this experiment. Let's pick up a hunting party. Let's pick up a horn. How many? I have 6 uniques right now. I will need more uniques. Experiments. I'm not popping next turn, I don't think I am. Well, I have to be careful of one thing because it only takes 5 games to empty out the experiment pile. So that's something worth considering. Right now I have 5 Horn of Plenties in my deck. Ideally, I just want to hit 6 provinces. I could actually pop my horns next turn because of the battlefield consideration. So I could think of like picking up gold and ports, and that will get me to, that will get me to 6 provinces with 8 BP from battlefield. That's pretty tempting. I'm gonna pick up ports because they're Okay, so that means I would pick up gold and ports. I don't know if I want to pop now. I mean, theoretically, yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. And if I dud, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but what I really should have done is pass the copper and trash the estate, because he's gonna pass me the estate back, which is kind of annoying, but down to business. Yeah, so he tripped over the distant lands again. I think that's one of just the downsides of greening early, especially with something like that, because then it's unique for your deck to trip over. Um, so maybe I shouldn't have done something so greedy last turn. I mean, I could very well dud this turn. If I do dud, I will not be sure what I will do, but I will probably pick up some experiments and maybe some battlefield points. Battlefield points are pretty negligible on this board, actually. The nice thing about experiments as draw is that when you return them, it doesn't count towards wall. The bad thing about seeing my experiments in my hand is that my hunting party will not be able to find them. So there's a pretty good chance I won't be able to draw my whole deck. Which, I mean, guess is expected. Let's flip the port. I want to be able to royal carriage the masquerade. Pass the copper. Don't trash now, I think. Call the royal carriage. Pass the copper. I will trash the copper, I think. Actually, sure. Let's pop for some battlefield points. I mean, 8 BP of battlefield points is pretty sweet. I mean, I could have built for another turn, but I think the fact that, battlefield is on the board, it just makes it a lot more tempting. I mean, there is distant lands, so he can build bigger. I mean, maybe I should have picked up a lurker for distant lands at some point, but it at least puts him in a weird position where he has to pick up lurkers for distant lands, because you can't really gain them off of your horn, because then your horns are gone. This is actually a really, really nice starting hand for trying to hit 8. This hunting party is pretty likely to find maybe I popped the turn too early, but with battlefield, I think it is fine. I probably need at least 3 turns to buy the last 2 provinces. So in that time, he has to be able to score 32 VP, and any cards that he buys will count towards. Will count towards wall. And distant lands, like your horns gaining distant lands, won't. I think his strategy now would probably would probably include picking up some lurkers. This is fine. I'm gonna pick up a gold now. Let's see what I do here. It could be experiments for draw. Because my goal is to end the game, I have to pile the provinces. Could be horn. I'm more tempted by horn than anything else. There's still a lot of alt VP left, so I have to actually think pretty carefully. I think I'm going to pick up the horn. This is a really awkward hand for many reasons. Probably would have to pass him the mask. So maybe I'm getting punished for popping a turn too early. But I really think he needs to pick up some lurkers for distant lands. I guess I passed the mask. Passes in this state, okay. So I don't have 8 uniques anymore. I will trash this estate. Don't trash. It'd be really sad if I lost this game, in hindsight. Maybe I just popped too early. Grant. So he should probably pick up some golds. I think he should pick up the distant lands. I think he should pick up some golds with the horn. Let's call the royal carriage now. What are my outs? Do I want to call the royal carriage now? I don't even have 8 uniques. Draws a gold. I mean, this is not gonna find my gold. That way I have a hunting party on top. So, end actions by experiments is my out. Oh, actually, it should find my horn. So maybe I should undo and then pick up some experiments. Sorry. Let's undo and then call the royal carriage and not end actions and find that horn. Okay, so I think my only way out is I'm just gonna pick up some experiments. It could be his experiment mask. Let's just pressure piles. So that way he can't pick up experiments. I really think you should pick up some golds though, for bishop. Every time I buy an experiment, it's minus 2 VP. So I have quite the number of experiments left to empty. I think it'll be easier than empty provinces though. At least it denies him buy. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to hit province again in this game, so I'm not even going to try. Like, if he plays the bishop, I'm going to trash this copper because it's 1 VP, and I think that 1 VP matters. Trashes the mask. I don't know about that. Because I feel like most of my cards will be provinces or like hunting parties. So I need 3 turns to empty the experiments. Unless I see the, yeah, I'm gonna trash the silver because I'm not hitting province. I think this is really interesting. I mean, like, I'm getting rightfully punished for, like, popping early, which is kind of funny. Gains a camo train. Gains a gold. I mean, that's right for, like, if you're playing bishop stuff, I think. That's the maximum, you're maximizing VP this way. I'm gonna have to hope that he duds at some point. Oh my god, this is so cool. I'm getting so punished. This is very sad. Trashes a horn. I'm gonna, yeah, have to hope he duds. I'm gonna pick up my minus many VP. Okay, he duds. That's good. I'm gonna trash this experiment. Because I can't play it. Like, there's no way I can play this experiment. On the bright side, my hunting party will not find a province, and I think I can end. Assuming he doesn't score enough. Man, if I win this game, which is actually looking pretty likely given I have a gold down there, is gonna be so unfair. Let's play this hunting party. Call royal carriage. Okay, I can't play this experiment, can I? No, I can't. I just have to take the experiments. And he just needs a double now, which I don't think I can hope for a second dud. I think he just needs a double province, right? That's 10 BP, and bishop something. He does lack the draw to pick up all of these things, though. So He does have 4 horns. So he only really needs to see 2 horns. I think that's it for his draw. So what's in his hand? Camel train, silver, gold, horn, bishop. Camel train, silver, horn, gold, bishop. Should be the 5 cards in his hand. Camel train, silver, horn, gold, bishop. Okay. Can he win? I think so, right? Because he could just bishop a gold, and then he has a points lead, and I can't do anything because I killed my duck. So he just needs to bishop a gold, I think. He has 7 cards in his hand, so bishop, camel train, that's 5. And a distant lands, 2 distant lands, I guess. Okay, I'm like so toast. Oh my god, I got so punished this game for provincing early. That's so funny. No problem. I should just resign because just based off of his hand, I think he has it. And like as long as he takes a points lead here, I can't win the game because, you know, I can't win the game. Yeah, is the TLDR. Yeah, there's just no way I can win. Like, there's just not like my duck is just provinces, provinces, hunting parties, and forts, and a bunch of experiments that I can't play because my only out is emptying the experiment pile. So I'll just let him win. Okay, if he's gonna take duchies, okay. I thought he was gonna. I didn't want to Kanye resign. Oh, see, he does take the experiments. That was a really funny game. I got pretty punished. Let me roll the next kingdom. At least I get to go first. Edit table. I realize that every time I say GG, he doesn't say GG back. It's okay. That's okay. My feelings are not hurt. Oh. Forgot to change player order. Since the board is the same, I'm just gonna change it now. Okay, this looks like a T-Mog, sorry, not T-Mog, T-Mog open, but it looks like a Tragic Hero Mega Turn with lots of platinums, which is really sweet. Trashing is Treasurer and Transmogrify. Not sure what the open is. Hitting 5 will be nice, I think, for Treasurer, so I'm probably gonna open Silver T-Mog. And then turn 4, hopefully see my T-Mog. If not, I might buy a Cavalry. But I'll know for sure once I see my opening hand. Yeah, this looks like a crazy board. But it does look like a board where, like, you just kind of have to hope that you pop first. Okay, let's make sure I'm not missing anything this time. Okay, T-Mog for sure. I definitely know I'm gonna open T-Mog. And probably silver. I don't think T-Mog silver actually has a good chance of hitting 5. Yeah, so T-Mog experiment I don't think has a good chance of hitting 5. So I'm gonna do T-Mog silver. Sorry, I'm laughing because of the last game. I played really silly and I got really punished for it. Because I missed some cards on the board. Yeah, T-Mog silver looks good to me, and I hopefully can hit treasurer. He opens cavalry. I don't really know about cavalry. Okay, I don't hit 5 here. How likely is he actually going to be able to hit 5 on turn 3? He only sees 3 coppers. Sorry, he had 4 coppers turn 2. So if he bought cavalry and shuffled his deck with the silver in, if he drew a copper with the cavalry, he can't hit 5. So I'm not that worried. I guess I pick up experiments here. I mean, I don't think the cavalry actually does much. Okay. Let me think about this again. The upside of buying cavalry is that if I see my T-Mog, I'm really happy. Yes, that is the upside. The downside is that if I don't, my next turn, I'm still going to be able to hit 3 anyways, right? So let's buy the cavalry, and if not, like, I'm guaranteed to see my T-Mog next turn, and I can always T-Mog my cavalry into a treasury. Oh, okay, this works even better. Okay, I get to hit treasurer, and see my T-Mog. Okay, I am completely fine with this. Yes. Okay. Yes, I like that turn 3. So this is gonna be a treasurer for me. So this cavalry can either be a hunting party, which guarantees that I see my, treasurer, or it can be and clear out the shuffle. But I kind of want to gain these experiments. Okay, now I'm just sad, I guess. I'm not gonna. Okay, well, this definitely happens. I'm gonna trash a copper and pick up a hunting party. Okay, so maybe it was better that I trashed the cavalry into a treasurer. I definitely feel ahead. Well, there's a lot of game left, to be fair. I think the tragic hero is a little early. I feel like there's some deck control to aim for first. Let's pick up more experiments. Treasurer here, I'm gonna trash and then pick up a workers' village. Because I think I need the village. Yeah. Yeah, there's still a lot of game left. I'm just really amused from the last game, and I'm a little bit sick. Oh, I don't have coronavirus. Sorry. I just woke up too early or late. Sorry. Okay. Wow, he's going straight for the tragic heroes, which I don't know about. Hunting party will. I think I want to play one more because I want to find the T-Mog. And I will trigger the shuffle because I want to see my treasurer. I could buy cavalry here and get to see my treasurer, which is pretty nice. That sounds pretty good, actually. If I buy cavalry, it's essentially costs me like $1 because I have an yeah. I'm just gonna buy the cavalry, and I can always T-Mog it afterwards. Do I want the key? The key is kind of tempting because of because the hunting parties kind of get 3-year coppers anyways, but probably not worth it. I think I might pick up a T-Mog soon. Sorry, a tragic hero soon. Yeah, let's pick up the tragic hero now. I don't know if it's too early. I think I might have wanted one more hunting party before the tragic hero. That's fine. This cavalry is probably going to get T-Mogged into a workers village because I don't have the terminal space to play all of my I don't have the terminal space to play all of my terminals. Yes, that is the word I'm looking for. And I do think I want to pop this tragic hero because I want the platinum. And yeah. So that involves playing a horse first and then playing the tragic hero, gaining the platinum. Yeah. It's pretty wonkers of a board though. Wonkers, is that a word? Wonky of a board. Let's play my horse. Let's play the tragic hero, gaining a platinum. Play the hunting party. Let's see. I have enough terminals, so let's play this first. I could take the key here. The upside of taking in the key, how much money do I have? I have 14 money, which means I could pick up Workers Village, Tragic Hero. Workers Village, Tragic Hero. Tragic Hero? That sounds pretty good, actually. Because I just popped my Tragic Hero, so I should have the exact terminal space for it. Okay. I think I will buy a cavalry here. Okay. Do I buy another cavalry? I have a treasurer workers village down there. Let's think about it. Oh, I think I auto played my treasurers and I ended up not popping this hero, which is not what I wanted. I think it's worth it to gain a platinum. Okay, I don't have enough terminals for it for all of my actions, but I do have a workers team lockdown. So let's see. I want to buy Workers Village, Tragic Hero, and experiments. I guess I could trash here, which is okay. Yeah. let's just do Workers Village as Tragic Hero. Oh, Animal Fair seems okay. I don't want 2 Animal Fairs though. Oh, you know what's funny? I could T-Mog this Animal Fair into a sorry, I can T-Mog this Animal Fair into a Tragic Hero. Sorry, not Tragic Hero, or Province. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I feel like I'm getting distracted and I've lost sense of like what is going on in this board. But I think that's also due to the fact that I think my opponent doesn't really have good deck control, because he didn't pick up a treasurer, has a lot of cavalries, I guess, and then I think went too early on the Tragic Heroes. So he's probably going to pick up the last 2 Tragic Heroes here. Oh, which means it does bump up my Animal Fair. I have 2 Tragic Heroes in my deck, which means 2 more Platinums, so the game theoretically could pile on Platinums. I don't think so, because, yeah, I don't think that's very likely. I think the cards that it's probably going to pile on is something like Tragic Hero, Cavalry, and Experiments. Because you only need to buy 5 Experiments to pile, and that's 15 money, compared to Workers Village, which is 16 money. It is an extra buy, though. So thinking about what I'm going to T-Mog this turn, probably going to T-Mog this this estate into Experiment. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't pick up the Tragic Hero. Okay, I will pick that up then on my turn. Do I want to trash this Animal Fair into a Tragic Hero? No, I don't think so. Actually, having the extra, well, I'm definitely going to call T-Mog, so, there's just, like, no way I can activate this Animal Fair anyways. I could just buy the Tragic Hero this turn. I don't think his deck can win. So I could probably just trash the estate into Experiments and then buy Tragic Hero next turn. That sounds fine. Let's play let's gain a Platinum. Let's gain another Platinum. Let's pick up some horses. Is there a benefit for playing Experiment over a horse? I don't think so, because the parity of the Experiment right now is odd anyways. So let's play Treasurer. I could trash the silver. I don't think the game is ending yet, so I'm not that worried. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped so quickly. Let's undo that. Treasurer play. Okay, let's think about how much money we have and if we can win. So it would involve buying some number of Workers Villages, Tragic Heroes, and Cavalry. The Tragic Hero basically pays for itself because you can trash it and gain a Platinum. Right now I have a lot of money in hand, including, like, if I buy Animal Fair, it obviously increases the odds even more because it gives money. I am terminal space limited, so let's think if I can win. So it would be buy Workers Village Tragic Hero, Workers Village. Let's think about how much money it requires first. 16 plus 16 money is how much it requires. I currently have, that's 32. I currently have 23, 24, sorry, 26 money. 32, so I need 6 more money to pile. I think that's doable because I can just pick up some animal fairs. Yes, so I think there's a win. It would be very, very awkward if I did this and it did not win. But I think just by math, it does win because of animal fair. And then I just need to buy like a duchy. Yes, that makes sense. So let's not play all our treasure because I still want my tragic heroes to pop. So let's pick up Workers Village, Tragic Hero. I don't want a dud yet. So Workers Village, might as well buy that now. Animal Fair, I'm trashing a cavalry. So let's trash this cavalry. It's an Animal Fair. Let's just buy this. Play Workers Village. I have to be careful of like, actually I think I'll be fine. Tragic Hero into a platinum, draw it up. I think this should win. Well, let's make sure. Let's end actions. And then buy Workers Village. Animal Fair, trashing this cavalry into buying a cavalry. Let's play 2 animal fairs. Is this already enough? Like, I don't need to do another loopy cavalry thingy. Okay, this should be enough. End actions. Buy, buy, and then province. Okay, at least that went okay. And I will roll the last board. Edit table, select kingdom cards, clear selection, and then player order, I go second in the last game. I set player order, right? Okay, so I'm just waiting for him to click ready. Snowman. Yeah, I don't think I have a good grip on cavalry either yet because I haven't played that much with menagerie cards because I took a long break right after it came out. But I'm sure there are a bunch of things I could have done better, including my build order. But I'm glad it worked out at the end. Let's see. Gardens. How relevant is gardens? Not very relevant. Draw, council room, villages. Buy. Buy is from council room and market, the farmer's market. There's Salt the Earth, which makes greening, like, the pressure to green faster. The pressure to green, there's more pressure to green faster. Um, because if you take too long to build, your opponent can just start salting provinces. There's Plunders for alt VP, and Nobles also gives 2 VP, and it's a pretty decent draw card, and it's a little bit versatile because you can also treat it as a necropolis. And then Fishing Village gives really nice like stability in terms of draw. So I think I'm going to open something like Fishing Village. I don't want to give him a horse, so I'm not going to open something like Fishing Village Council Room. I do think I want to play with encampments because I think slowly revealing plunders is not a bad idea. I'm pretty tempted by opening double Fishing Village. The upside is that these are, so he opens Council Room, which makes me more tempted to open double Fishing Village because the extra card that he draws will most likely help me hit 5. If not, I can always bargain for a Council Room. But I think I want a Fishing Village more in my deck than I do want a silver. I don't really have a good grasp on Camel Train. Like, I've spectated or like watched a bunch of YouTube videos where like I see people opening Camel Train, but for me, I feel like it's just not a good card, and I feel like that's something wrong with me, and I don't have a good grasp on like how strong it is. But I generally, I think, consider it a pretty weak card, so I'm going to open double Fishing Village here. He buys another encampment. So I could buy ports, which is draw. I could buy a farmer's market, which is money. I'm gonna need to be able to hit gold somehow. The question is whether farmer's market is better at doing that or silver. I'm tempted by the farmer's market because with that I could like pick up double encampments. He does draw me a card. I draw an estate. So I don't get to hit. So he buys a gold, which is I think good. I'm not super worried about losing the encampment split, just because, okay, this is not really what I wanted. I wanted to hit 5 here, or see a village, sorry, or see a council room or something, but this is a little bit sad. Let's see, I guess I'll pick up ports here. Draws a copper, so this hits 5. I might just pick up a second council room here. I don't really see why I would why I would play this council room, drawing into a bunch of dead cards. He seems to go pretty hard for the encampments, which I don't know about because there's a lot of other draw, and I don't think you want to reveal plunders to your opponent. I mean, they're lost cities, which is nice, but so I could pick up Camel Train Council Room here. People say Camel Train is good. I don't really have a good grasp on it. So he has 2 encampments in his deck. I don't really want to lower encampments to 2. Lower encampments because he might be able to buy plunder. I think I'm going to do Camel Train because I haven't really played with the card yet. Now is always better late than ever to learn how the card works. And I will pick up the encampment because I do want to draw. Okay, it's not really what I want to see. I guess I pick up another fishing village because I'm probably going to see both of them next turn. The sad part about this is that This council room will trigger a shuffle, and it's not really what I want. But such is life. I kind of have to play it. And I think it's drawing into quite a few bad cards. Phew. He buys another Noble's encampment. So I probably will pick up well, do I want to play this fishing village? Sure. Farmer's market now. Camel train. Exile a card. I could exile this encampment and then buy a plunder, which doesn't sound very good. I really don't want to reveal plunders for him because I feel like he has a better deck right now. Let's think about what to exile. Did I return a encampment this turn? No. Okay. I mainly want more draw, so council room seems like draw. I could also exile like something like a patrician and then buy nobles. But right now I feel like I need draw. So discard from exile and let's pick up a patrician. I'm gonna dud because yeah, they're just bad cards on top. There's not much I can do about that. Yeah. I don't think there's much that can save this turn. So having 4-0 to the encampments is not good, I think. The other problem is that if he exiles this encampment, it reveals plunders, and then like the problem is that sorry. The problem is that I don't think I can afford. Oh, okay. I can afford one plunder this turn because I have 3 fishing villages in play. But yeah. I think the right play is to exile that encampment and buy double plunder. What is my last card? Last turn I played 4 coppers. Sorry, that's the wrong turn. Yeah, so if he exiled the encampment, he could pick up double plunder here, which is like pretty sweet. And then I'm like super dead. Versus kind of dead. But if he doesn't do it, that's good news for me. I don't know what my last card is. I think it's a farmer's market, which like is really sad. No, it's a copper. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna pick up a nobles here. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is just really bad. I think it's a combination of just things not lining up. But maybe his council room draw will save me. He sets a bunch of encampments aside, which is good, I guess. I don't even know if he's gonna play the council room, right? Like, it draws me a card. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do right now. Okay, well, he does the exile encampment thing this turn. Okay, and I draw another thing. Oh no! Okay, I'm like super duper uber dead. Like, I don't even know if it's worth playing this council room. But the problem is that like if I don't buy this council room, I don't get through my deck of 16 cards. Um, so okay. Part of me wants to click the resign button right now because I'm very sad, but I need to get through my deck or else like it's just gonna be continuous cycle of imbalance. Um, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll pick up Patrician. Okay. Well, I found my fishing villages and my ports. I mean, maybe my open was bad. Double fishing village. I feel like it was okay though. Like it could have been fishing village silver maybe. Okay. Well, I cry. Let me think about where it went wrong. Maybe my turn 3 farmers market was bad and it should have just been like camel train or ports. But I wanted to buy because there's so many good 2-cost cards. Ah. Okay. There's still more game. Like right now, my likelihood of winning is pretty low. Okay, my other thing does not get through there. Don't panic. Let's think about what I can do. I can't even buy nobles, which is like VP, which is really sad. I don't know. I guess I buy ports, another farmers market, salt. Maybe I pivot into gardens and ports. Yeah, that's just sad times. I don't know. Maybe my turn 3 farmers market was bad. But I don't even think farmers market was the issue. It was just like things were not lining up properly. There's still some alt VP from farmers market that I can have, which is nice. But the thing is, like, I have no econ other than my starting 7 coppers and some fishing villages. So I'm probably gonna have to buy a gold. But in most cases, I'm just really behind. Well, this is a nice turn. That's the last card. Reveals a port, so I'll keep that on top. 2 actions. Let's see what I'm exiling. I need money, so I think that starts with buying plunders. But there aren't even, they're just a bunch of there are just a bunch of encampments on top, right? So it's not even helping me. Let's see what I'm gonna exile then. I think I'm gonna need to pivot to some alt VP, so let's buy gold and discard from exile because I need the do I even want the farmers market? I'm not gonna be able to draw my deck, right? Well, I have the nobles that I didn't use up, so let's buy farmers market and start looking for some alt VP. I mean, obviously I don't want to draw him cards with council room, but I just didn't hit other price points. I mean, that was an okay turn. I just need him to dud. I don't think I can uncover plunders. There's 3 encampments on top before I can even reach the plunders. So I can't get my what's it called? Non-terminal monuments. Yeah, I can't buy non-terminal monuments this game. Exiles encampment. That seems fine. Maybe he will reveal. Oh my god, he has so much more econ than I do. Maybe he will reveal plunders for me. I have to be wary of piles because ports, there's only like technically 3 ports left. Is he ever gonna dead with me playing 3 council rules? Probably not. But I kind of gotta hope that he does dead. So piles are looking somewhat low. I need more econ for sure. I think this turn, assuming you don't dud, of course. I think I'm just gonna have to skip nobles VP as draw. Maybe I'll pick up a nobles, but I think I'm just gonna eye for provinces now. And hope it works out. Because I'm not feeling so good about it. As nobles, encampment is reasonable. Like, I don't even think I can reveal. Am I gonna dud? Okay. I'm gonna just buy province right now because, like, I don't think there's much for me to do otherwise. Sorry, I got lost in my train of thoughts. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna eye for the province as points because the other piles don't excite me. Because yeah, and look for farmers markets as well. VP. At least I have a fishing village in place, so I'm not gonna dud. I just need him to dud. But he has like 3 lost cities and 4 nobles and a council room. Sorry, not 4 nobles. He has 6 nobles. You know what's funny though? If we tie this game, because right now the score is 2-1 me, then everyone from the group, I forgot what group we're in. I think we're in Prosperity. Maybe we're in Guilds. Anyways, my group for Friendly Mix, all of the matches have been tied so far, which is like a very wholesome, friendly theme, in my opinion. Yeah, because there are no winners or losers, only rejoicing in our shared victory. Maybe my turn 4 I shouldn't have bargained for a council room, but I feel like I wanted the draw. There's 3 farmers markets. Hey, found my draw. Okay, let's think about what we exile. I probably want another farmer's market. I mean, he might be able to just pile, but that's, I just like my only out. Start from exile. And hope that I see a draw card in my, oh my god. And hope that I see a draw card in my starting hand, but I do not, which is fine. I only have 3 draw cards in my deck of 28. It's not that unlikely, but maybe I should just pick up more council rooms. Like, it's not unlikely that I dud, but there's not much for me to do, I guess. Like, I just have to hope for a good draw, because I'm behind right now. But maybe with his council room, he can draw me a council room. And that would be really friendly. Okay, nobles. I will take a nobles. Nobles is fine. We will take that. That's very friendly. Council room definitely does fit the friendly theme of the match. So, if he doesn't score enough here, I could potentially empty out farmer markets and ports. But I would need to draw. You know what? And in some ways, that's asking for a lot. I have 3. No problem. I mean, he could also do that. He needs to buy a province and play 2 plunders because that's 8. That's a okay. That's not enough. He has to buy province, estate, ports, and farmers markets. So last turn he hit 18 money. So how much money do you need to win from his position? You need $8 plus $3 plus $8 for the province. That's 19, right? 8 plus 8, 16, $19. Assuming he didn't buy econ last turn. Well, $19 plus an estate, so $21. He has 7 coppers, 2 plunders, so that's 4 plus 7, 11, plus, I don't know, some number of golds. I have 2, he has 2 in exile, so he has 1 gold. So that's 10 plus 14 dollars. He has a fishing village, so $15, and then he has 1 plus 2 plus 3 from farmers market. 15, that's $6, so he has $21, and you need $21 to win. Okay, so he does have enough, I think. 7 plus 3, 10, 7, yeah, that should be enough. That's exact, actually, 21 money. I mean, if you double provinces, like, what do I do? Like, nothing? So, I mean, he's in a pretty winning position either way. Exile's a council room. Maybe my math was wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's right. Let's see how much money he hits. If he hits 21, then it wins. 8 plus 3, 11, plus the province is 19, plus the estate is 21 money. He has 7 coppers, plus 1 gold, plus 2 plunders, which is 4 plus 3 plus 7, which is 14, plus $6 from farmer's market, which is 20, plus the $1 from fishing village, which is 21. So he should have enough. Maybe he doesn't realize it yet. Like, if he wants to undo, that's also fine. I guess he's pausing here because he doesn't want to play his 3rd farmer's market in case I take the VP from it. But it's hard to know what other people are thinking of. And it's pretty likely that I dug, so I'm not I'm not gonna keep my fingers crossed that I will have a full turn. I think he sees it. If he's undoing 3 steps. Into the camel train play, I think he does see it. But he should have exactly enough to win. I wonder if how much, maybe like even double gardens works. Okay, he sees it. If he's gonna exile the farmer's market. Yeah, 20. Hey, look, my math works. It's always good to know when your math is right. All right, that's it for the match, and thanks for tuning in. Yeah, see y'all next time, and have a good day.